To find positive integers of x and y, we need to simplify this expression. Now looking at that expression, you can see that x plus xy plus 3y is equal to 35. There is a common term here, and that is x. So this is going to be x divided by x is 1 plus what? Plus y, and this will be plus 3y equal to 35. Now what do we do in order to have a common term between this variable and this? We need to add 3 to both sides. So we'll have our x multiplied by 1 plus y plus 3y plus 3 equal to 35 plus 3. This is going to give us 38, right? While this is going to give us x multiplied by 1 plus y plus 3 is common, we'll bring out 3y divided by 3 will give us what? Y plus 1, and this will be equal to 38. I can interpolate this to give me my x, 1 plus y plus 3, 1 plus y, and this will be equal to 38. So I have a common term which I can bring out as 1. So we'll have our x plus 3, and then we'll have 1 plus y, and this will be equal to 38. Great. Now let's consider some cool facts. We said x and y must be positive what? Positive integers. Now for x and y to be positive integers, that means the value of x or y must be greater than or equal to 1. So that means x and y must be numbers between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continuously. So what does that tell us? That tells us that if we have our x plus 3, that this can be greater than, x can still be 1, y can still be equal to 1. So if x is equal to 1, we'll have 1 plus 3, and this can be equal to 4. So this simply tells us that we can have our x plus 3 to be greater than or equal to 4. Now on the other side, if we have 1 plus 1 greater than or equal to, and if x is greater than or equal to 1, then we'll have 1 plus 1, and that will be equal to 2. So this invariably tells us that what? That our 1 plus y should be greater than or equal to 2. So that is what we have brought out. So for us to have a positive integers, this analogy should stand. Now let's compare this with what we are going to arrive here. Comparing 38 can have several factors. 2 is a factor of 38, and this will give us 19. So 38 is going to give us 1, 2, 19, and what? And 38 as its factors. Now we can bring this out. Since all these are the factors of 38, we can bring this out. And what would that tell us? That means these two equations can equate to give us equate to the factors of 38. So we'll have x plus 3, 1 plus y can be equal to either 1 multiplied by 38, or it can be 2 multiplied by 19. On the other hand, it can also be 38 multiplied by 1, or it can be what? 19 multiplied by 2. Now let's compare these two things. If this should be equal to this, and this is also equal to this, which is on this side of the equation, remember the analogy that x plus 1 must be greater than or equal to 4 if we want to arrive as a positive integer. So that means this will be false because x plus 3 is not greater than or equal to it's not greater than or equal to 1. It is false. This plus this is not is greater than and is not equal to 2. So this is false. Now what about this analogy? Can it stand with this and this? One plus y must be greater than or equal to 2. On this part, 1 plus y is what? Is less than 2 here, so this is false. While 1 plus y is less than is greater than 2 and is equal to what? Is equal to 2. So that means this is what? This is true. So that means this can simply work for the both equation. This can be true for both this and this. So taking that to be true for the two expression, we can now take our expression to be the value of, so we can have x plus 3 to be equal to 19, and on the other hand we can have 1 plus y to be equal to 2. We simplify this, we are simply going to have the values of x and what? And y. Simplifying this, we'll have our x to be equal to 19 minus what? Minus 3, and then our x will be equal to 16. That's the value of x. Simplifying this, we'll have our y to be equal to 2 minus 1, and then our y will be equal to 1. So the value of our x comma y will be equal to 16 comma 1, and that is the solution to that expression given to us. So we can see that x comma y are positive integers of 16 and 1 respectively. I know you did learn a lot from our solution to this expression. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified math solution. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.